I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 They don't love us, they just love it how we live.
You was never around, had to hold it down. We the youngest, we was thugging, you was never found. What's that feeling? I'm the realest. All them nights I had, find some dinner. They don't really, they not really for me. When I die, is you gon' show up to the ceremony? Bought a Bentley. Bet you gonna make a switch for the
Sports Pregame Show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Toronto Raptors. For the Raptors, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. A few moments here, coaching turnover. What did you like in a coach, and what set the good ones apart?
Well, my coach had to be a triple OC. He had to be over calm, over cool, over collective. Especially with all the media whirlwind in L.A., Phil Jackson is that guy. He kept things cool and collected in the locker room. He was a triple OC.
Triple OC, almost like a triple OG. But I'll tell you, great coaches have great relationships with their players.
Thunderstorms come with the territory in the Sooner State. You can hear the roar here in Oklahoma City. It's the Toronto Raptors facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Nice clean game, huh?
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Patterson with Valanciunas in the middle. Carroll in at the three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. On D. Well, you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
Here's Westbrook. Feeds it to Adams. And Roberson kicks to Durant. Patterson against Ibaka. There's the dish to Robertson. Outside Westbrook. Down on the shot clock. Shot's good by Ibaka. Here's Lowry. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Carroll. He kicks to Valanciunas. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And Lowry gets
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
On defense. Westbrook. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
It's Durant with the drive. Lets it go from 11, and it's good. Caught through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
One thing about Kevin Durant, when you talk with him, he's got such a laid-back demeanor. I mean, his pulse doesn't quicken. And when you ask opponents, they'll tell you he is as competitive, Greg, as they come.
What you see on the outside with Kevin is a mirage, a fake out, if you will, because on the inside, this guy burns with competitive fire. And not fair. I mean, that is just not fair.
Went soaring in for the flush. Beautiful.
Knows how to punch it in style.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Takes the three. The shot no good. And Toronto will come the other way. Carroll kicks to Lowry. Pass to Carroll. Durant with the steal. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Now they finish the break. Throw down with force.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish.
Well, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And it's good. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the night.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early.
Whoa. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you
there.
what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoff.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Waiters comes in for Roberson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Durant. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg, the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig, and Donovan's done nothing at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
And the Thunder making a change here. Engler's checked in. Raptors also changing it up. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Patterson. Terrence Ross comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Toronto trailing. Ross on the wing. His three-pointers off the mark. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here is Waiters. Deep 2 from Singler and misses it outside of the rim.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what the mind is thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That's his first foul. And so here is Oklahoma City. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover. And guys, it's easy to forget sometimes just how young Kevin Durant still is. I mean, last season, he became the second youngest player to get to 15,000 points.
Passes it to Scola. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how this plays out, because this opens things up on the perimeter.
I'm not sure how I
first. Ross dishes to Biyombo. Stolen by Durant.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
Have to make the simple play. I mean, already they've got 4 turnovers, and it's still early.
The Thunder leading by 4. Singler passes to Durant. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. There's no luck. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pushing it up. Ross, that's good. Ross has got his second basket.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball. That's a lot of those opportunities.
Throws it up high. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And that ties it up.
Wow, that's a really finish.
That's why they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. The ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
Taking a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why I have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls, and really a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
And power forward Patrick Patterson, every season, said that his college career at Kentucky really helped prepare him for his life as a pro.
I think my 3 years at Kentucky, caused what I am now, as far as being a sound player, a guy who's not all about himself, who puts his team first and who works hard and who doesn't talk back, who doesn't do the negative things. He's a team player, he's a team guy, and he works hard.
Patterson Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
Yep, Velcro Valutility, I call him, the kind of guy who his teammates just love. I mean, he's always going to have their back, and he's always going to work hard. He's going to do what he's supposed to do and be where he's supposed to be and do it when he's supposed to do it.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter, the star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle, and it's Carroll in at the 3 slot.